Hello, welcome back to my haunted library. It's Regina. I hope everyone's doing okay. We are still in a lockdown in my neck of the woods, meaning that I'm still laid off from my job, and I just hope everyone is safe and doing okay. It is a difficult time. It's very challenging. Just going to the store is an entirely new experience and a little bit of a scary one. So, one thing I've been doing to cope is just sticking to a regular routine. I've been trying to exercise in the morning, and if you get up early, you can catch my Instagram live posts after I go for my morning jog. So I'm not one to ever kind of sit around in sweatpants. So just the act of putting on a nice outfit and doing my hair and makeup just kind of keeps me in my routine. I find that's helpful. And one thing I did today was spend some time in my library organizing my shelves. I went through all my paperbacks from hell section and I put everything in alphabetical order as much as I could. It was quite a task. It took me a couple hours to do it and I was totally exhausted. So as I was going through my shelves today, cleaning up, I noticed that I have quite a few duplicates of books. So I decided to do a giveaway, a Stephen King giveaway. So the first prize in the giveaway is a nice hardback copy of Firestarter by Stephen King with the dust jacket. Now, this isn't the super rare first printing because I checked, but it is one of the early printings and it's in very good condition. The dust jacket has a little tear in the back plus a Batilda ring. Now, Batilda ring is a ring that my sister Batilda wears. I'll do a close-up right there so you can look at it. It's an adjustable ring with a bat on it. She wanted to give something to the giveaway, so okay. So whoever wins gets the book plus the Batilda ring, and it is adjustable. Anyone can wear it, or you can give it away as a gift, or just keep it as a souvenir. So that's the first prize. And then the runner-up prize is a nice paperback copy of Firestarter. This is not one of the super rare ones because I checked, but it is a nice reading copy in good shape. The spine is intact. You'll get this book as the runner-up plus the Batilda ring. So I just wanted to, do a little giveaway because I do have some duplicates and I just wanted to say thanks for being there for my channel and just to spread a little love during this time that is very stressful. So hopefully if you win, you can read Firestarter and relax by the fire and forget about all this craziness going on. So aside from the giveaway, I thought I would do a little catch up on what I've been reading. Now, obviously, I've had more time to read, so I've been spending a lot of time reading, and I've been doing my writing as well. I've been working on some writing projects. And this past Sunday, I spent the entire day reading, which I do. Sunday is my reading day in general, but I just sat down on the couch for hours and did nothing but read, and I really did have a good time doing it. So here's what I read and what I am reading. I read The Sleeping Bride by Dorothy Eden, a gothic romance that Chuck from the Book Dweller sent me. I want to thank him again for sending this to me. I tore right through it. It takes place in England. It has that cozy manor house feel to it. I loved it. And I really enjoyed Dorothy Eden's writing, and I'm going to check out more of her among my Gothic collection. I know I have a few of her books in paperback and hardback. So another book I finished, and it took me a while because it was pretty long, is The Five by Robert McCammon. This is the first book I've ever read from this author, and I was very impressed with his writing. I mean, I know he has a huge fan base, and I can see why. He's really on the level, writing-wise, as like a Stephen King or Peter Straub. Really, really good. Great character development. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars only because when I rate my stars, I would give this 5 stars just because it's a great book, but just on my personal enjoyment level, I gave it 4 out of 5. And I think it's because maybe the book I had just read in my rock and roll horror series was Kill Riff, which was also very good. That was about a crazed Vietnam vet going on a killing spree of rock stars. This had a very similar plot. I was just a little bit, oh God, again. So my 1-star removal was just about that, not because it wasn't a great book. And also, it's not really horror. It's more like a thriller and a psychological study of these characters. Some of the characters in the band of the 5 I liked more than others. But yeah, great book, highly recommend it. I can't wait to read his other works. So continuing on with my rock and roll horror reading list, and I've been enjoying this immensely. I will do a whole video when I get to the end, if I ever get to the end, is I'm now reading a collection of short stories called Shock Rock. So the first story in this book I read last night, it was by Stephen King. They have a hell of a band. So it's about this couple who drive into this wilderness near Portland, Oregon, and drive into this fantasy town that is filled with rock and roll, dead rock and roll legends, or the ghosts of rock and roll legends. It was great. It was really, really fun. I love reading a good horror short story. And so far, of course, I only read the first one. This is really good. This is a book that someone sent me, Sola Cordis, called Anedonia. And I just love, this is self-published, but I didn't know you could self-publish a book that is this big. So this was very much like a lovely, dark fantasy and very creative. There's original artwork in it. And it just reminds me how much I enjoy reading independent work. So thank you to Sola Cordis for sending this to me. And I will put it on my shelf with my independent books, and someday I'll do a video of all my indie books because I have quite a few. Now that I have a lot of time, I decided to read a classic that I've been putting off forever since I was in college, and God knows that was a long time ago. And that is The Golden Bough by James George Frazer, the classic work of magic and religion of the primitive worlds. This is an abridged version. It has a very cool dust jacket, but I need to cover it because it's falling apart. I've always been interested in this topic. I remember taking classes in anthropology and world religions and ancient magic, and it just feeds my curiosity so much. And already, I've read the first chapter. I've already learned a lot. And yes, it's a very old-fashioned book. The language is very archaic, and it's kind of like reading the Bible in a little bit, but I'm sticking with it. So yeah, I'll let you know how I do with this. So I have a lot of reading to do, which I'm going to get back to right now. So make sure if you want to enter the giveaway, comment below. And unfortunately, I can only do this giveaway for United States only because the postage overseas is so expensive. And because I'm out of work, I got to watch my pennies. But if you're in the USA and you want to enter, please just comment below. If you just want to say hi but don't want to enter, just put that in there. Anyway, I think you know what I'm trying to say. So everyone, take care, and I will see you soon in my haunted library. Bye.